Hey guys, so I know I'm behind in vlogs, pretty significantly behind, and it's uncomfortable for me. Now, first of all, I want to thank you guys for all the support you've given me through all of this, through me starting the vlogs, the fact that I've been behind on them. You've all been super understanding, and you've all suggested that not to worry about it, just to, kind of stop and start from where I am now. And I get that, and I love that, and thank you so much. And that's the only reason I can keep going, is that kind of support. But I am neurotic about these vlogs. It kind of kills me to think of stopping and just restarting, unless it was something planned or some kind of extenuating circumstances. Now, I know you guys know that I've had a rough few weeks with the bikes being stolen and the technological malfunctions and whatever, me being sick, all that kind of stuff, which has led us to be this far behind. I know I haven't posted in a few days, but that's because I've been trying to finish this. What this is my compromise in a way to get us back to where we are now, getting up to date, and for me not to skip any vlog days. And I'm doing this for two reasons. One, I don't like being behind on vlogs. It makes me very stressed, it makes me very uncomfortable. Two, I have a lot of things that I want to talk about that are kind of current event related, things that matter to me and that I think matter to you as well. And it's kind of hard for me to talk about those things when you're seeing those vlogs a week late or 5 days late. It's no longer current events at that point. So with that, I would like to welcome you to Mega Vlog. Now, Mega Vlog is going to be a culmination of all of the vlogs that I'm behind on, without skipping any days, and just kind of cherry picking the good footage of those days. This way, we can get all the way caught up and be organized again. I'm in the middle of editing it now, so I'm not sure if it's gonna end up being part 1 and part 2, or just all in one. I'm gonna try and shoot for all in one, but if the video gets too long, I don't want you guys to get bored, so what I'll do at that point is cut it and do a part 1 and part 2 and release them, maybe both in the same day or whatever. Either way, welcome to Mega Vlog. I wish I had some kind of really cool audio effect where it echoed my voice, like Mega Vlog.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Anyway.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
It is... What day's today? It's Tuesday. I am headed to the gym. I only have one thing to do at the Opera House today, which is nice. See, the thing about it is, I know some people were asking, you were bringing up the fact that it seems like I'm only at the Opera House 1 or 2 or 3 hours a day, which is not wrong, but it's because all the operas I'm in haven't really started. Like you saw, I had a production meeting for the first opera I'm in, which is Troyen. And even in that, which is Trojans, even in that, I'm only in a little bit of it. I'm a small part in that. I, along with actually one of the other members of the Young Artist Program, we've had to wait a little while for our operas to start. But things will get busier and busier, which definitely will affect the vlogs, which is why I'm trying to catch up and stay ahead of them. So I'm going to the gym, and then I have a coaching at the Opera House. Headed to the Opera House now for my coaching. I'll be working on the Magic Flute rep, most likely, and obviously taking the board. I have some big surprises for this board coming up. I will definitely be showing you. At work, that last bit of the ride, it's a little treacherous because it's uphill, very bumpy, and the streets in Chicago are not at all the best for skateboarding. I think I might do a vlog on that. Please excuse this interruption. So that bit you just saw is kind of an example of what I'm talking about. That will be considered one vlog. I mean, it'll vary. It'll be better or worse, depending. So now we're gonna move on to the next vlog. And then we're just gonna keep going like that. So it's gonna be highlights. So. Hello everybody, hope you're having a good Wednesday. I am headed to work for a coaching and my first official rehearsal for the first official opera that I'm in at the Lyric. It's called Troyen. It is French, and I'm very excited. Here at work, getting ready for my coaching before my rehearsal. I gotta practice. So, I'm on the way home now. I think I'm actually gonna go start looking at Halloween costumes today. And if I do, I will be asking for your advice. I'm thinking Joker, but the new Joker. The Joker from Suicide Squad. So we'll see. I'll have to get some like fake tattoos and green hair and all that stuff, but we'll see. Kind of a late start to today's vlog. It's like 6 p.m. or something. I've been practicing my music, can't fall behind in that stuff. And I've been doing a lot of stuff, like I'm still trying to catch up on vlogs. I'm almost there. I have all of them planned out. I'm editing them now. I have yet to go to the gym today. I also have to go get food. It's been a lot of work today. But it's a good Thursday so far. And I hope you're having a good Thursday. Well, you're watching this on Friday, so I hope your Thursday was awesome. Hopefully you're watching this on Thursday if I could catch up on the vlogs. I've noticed when I vlog with my phone that because of the headphones, sometimes the speech is really loud or the noise behind me is really loud. I'll try and fix that in post, but you know, like I say, you can only do what you can, right? The gym I go to is 24 hours, which is big for somebody like me because in a perfect world, I'd go to bed at like maybe like midnight, 11 or midnight, and I'd be up at like 5 or 6 a.m. That's rarely the case. Most of the time, it's like I'm in bed by like 2 or 3, and I'm up at like 7:30, 8 o'clock, or if I sleep in. I'm gonna work out, and then I have an update concerning my electric skateboard life. On the way back from the gym now, the thing that I mentioned before I worked out, I ordered a boosted board, but it seems like it's gonna take a while to get here. I was part of the pre-ordering, but I think I was pretty late in the queue to get one. I think we're looking at kind of beginning of November, I think, in the best case scenario, which is fine. I'm still looking forward to getting it, but I don't wanna wait that long. So my new plan is to take this guy and turn him into an electric board. You know, I just don't feel like waiting. I'm obviously still excited for the boosted board, but in the meantime, I've already ordered the parts. Some of them actually have gotten here already, but we're waiting for a few more. I'll definitely vlog the making of. In a stunning turn of events, back on the skateboard. Going to the gym, back on my favorite skateboarding / vlogging road. Don't actually know the name of this road. I have no idea. Really beautiful though. Super residential. Super beautiful. And then it's right at the end. Here is park. I'm getting pretty good at skateboarding. I mean, I used to skateboard when I was younger, but mainly I started skateboarding because my older brother started skateboarding, and you know, I was obsessed with being as cool as he was. Part of the reason I started singing also, so thanks for that, James. I'm getting pretty good at doing it because I've started doing it again in prep for the electric boards. And by electric boards, I mean both the boosted board and when that becomes an electric board, which hopefully will be sooner rather than later. Still waiting for the parts. Kind of annoying. On the way back now from the gym. It's a Saturday night, and usually my Saturday nights I'm like working or going to the gym, obviously. I don't really have time to like go out and get drunk with people. That obviously does not stop the rest of Chicago from doing that, which is fine. I have no problem with people going out and having fun. I don't dislike going out and having fun with friends. I just barely ever have time to do that kind of stuff. You know, I love seeing my friends. You guys know I like to go out and have the odd drink, but I don't do it very often. I just don't have time. You know, I already do so much that I really don't have time to do the things I have to do. And I wish for more hours in a day, but that's to get done the things I have to get done already. So if I was somehow magically granted, 5 extra hours in a day, I would probably just use them for work, which I know sounds unhealthy, And maybe it is. But you know, I'm lucky that my work is stuff that I love doing. You know, I love being a singer. I'm very lucky to have the job I have, both at the Opera House and, you know, as a solo touring artist. It is interesting as somebody who doesn't get to go out very often, getting to, you know, be on my skateboard at 2 a.m. coming back from my gym and seeing just the debauchery that takes place. Again, as I said, I do wish that I could have time to socialize and it wouldn't kind of ruin my work schedule and stuff. But like, for example, when I find out that I have a light day at the Opera House, I get excited because that means I get to go home and work on the vlog for that day, or plan videos for the future, or work on music, which is something that happens every day, you know? So, you know, it's just interesting, you know, getting to see that stuff. It's kind of cold today. I know I'm sweating. I'm sweating and kind of out of breath, but it's starting to get a little chilly. Yeah, nice weather's going away. Doesn't matter. I'm gonna ride this skateboard and my bike and my boosted board when it comes. I'm gonna ride it until there is literal ice on the ground. No point in having something if you don't use it. So after I turn my skateboard over there into an electric board, which by the way, that skateboard needs a name. I thought it was gonna be more temporary, but it looks like it's gonna be more of a permanent digs. So I'm gonna need your help for a name. I'm relying on you guys. So far, everything you guys have named, we have not gotten a chance to actually implement those names because those things have been stolen. I have yet to name my drone, and I have yet to name this skateboard. I would appreciate the help. I'm done at work now. I got a lot of editing to do to catch up on stuff. I also have to go to the gym. So I think I might be doing the gym next. It's the day before the Chicago Marathon, and before you get excited, no, I am not running in the marathon. Not sure if you know this about me yet. I do not run. With all of the fitness related activities I do, running is not one of them. The thing about cardio is if you do enough complex lifts like core, like deadlifts and squats, you get the same effect, just raising your heart rate for a prolonged amount of time. I bring up the marathon because my voice teacher is in town from Juilliard with his husband, and his husband is running in the marathon, so I'm going to get brunch now with my voice teacher and a few of my friends that live in Chicago that also studied with him. And of course, I'm running late because just to keep things consistent. On the way to work now. It's a beautiful day out today. At work now. Time for a voice lesson. Coolest dog in the world right here. That dog is awesome. It was wearing sunglasses. Also, it was super adorable. Back on the road, back on my favorite vlogging road. Today I actually did bring my big rig, my big camera rig. Back now from the gym. I really do like bringing this thing on the skateboard. It gets a better quality of video. It makes it easier for me to make the best video possible. And, you know, I mean, it's definitely cumbersome, but until I get my point and shoot, I don't know, maybe it's just the best thing to just bring this thing with me. Back from the gym. It's a good workout. Really, really, really busy gym today. That's why I like going really late, and it's part of the reason I wanted to be a part of a 24-hour gym. Although it's definitely not the most ideal situation, I definitely prefer to work out early in the morning or really late, like you know, midnight or something, around that time. I know it's dark out right now, but it's like, I don't know, it's like 7, I think. First time I brought this thing to the gym, like on the skateboard and everything. Not the first time I had it on the skateboard, the first time I brought it to the gym on the skateboard. I think you'll agree the video quality was much nicer, the sound quality was much nicer. It was definitely a lot more cumbersome. I did want to address something that I meant to address in a few vlogs ago. This is the Biggins Fitness Club t-shirt. And this shirt is the Thunderdog shirt, which was inspired by this puppy, Shay, family dog, who's back in New York, and I miss her dearly. But I'm going back to New York in December, so I'll get to see her, which I'm really excited for. So you guys, when you met Shay via social media and stuff, you guys dubbed her the Thunderdog. It really caught on. Thunder Pets, Thunder Dogs, Thunder Cow, that stuff. This is a shirt that I made before my first solo tour. So some of you know it, some of you have it, and I have a bunch left over from the first tour. I didn't bring any t-shirts on my second or third tour. It's very unwieldy, it's very hard, very, cumbersome. Now that I'm doing this stuff online, these will be available soon. I am gonna come out with just an Emmett O'Hanlon shirt. I'm kind of toying around with some ideas for that right now, but that is in the works. But for now, these shirts will be available. I have to kind of replenish my stock on some sizes. I don't have all the sizes right now. Hopefully I will soon. That's the plan. The plan is that this and this, those two they're going on the website soon. And I am back on the skateboard. I am actually on the way back from the gym. I know I normally vlog on my way to the gym. Today I didn't, but that's mainly because I was listening to some YouTube clips. It's one of the best parts of my day, actually, is getting to listen to my favorite YouTubers. But it's really late. I don't know, it's like 2 a.m. or something. That's why I love going to a 24-hour gym. One good thing about going to the gym late is that when you're skateboarding home, clear roads. I've been making some headway catching up with vlogs in the past few days. Here's hoping that I'm gonna be all caught up in the next day or two. Did you catch that? Almost fell. I know you guys care about me and it drives you crazy watching me vlog while I'm skateboarding. I promise it's just gonna get safer when I have the electric board. And I know I've jabbed at this in the past few days, and I explained it I think a few vlogs ago. This board is going to be an electric board at some point. I have ordered the parts that are necessary to do something like that. Some of them have arrived. I have the batteries. So you do 2 batteries to power something like this. And I have what's called an ESC card, which is kind of like the motherboard of the whole operation. Everything goes into this card, and then from the card, it sends the power to the motors, it sends the power to the receiver for the remote control that you hold while you're riding. Kind of runs the whole show. I'm still waiting on said motor. The mechanics includes this motor mount that holds the motor in place. It also includes the pulley system that consists of like the belt drive and all this other stuff. I'm gonna do a whole vlog into an electric board. But this board is actually not a bad board. I didn't want to get a longboard because theoretically, once I actually get the boosted board, that will take care of my longboarding needs. I decided to get kind of this like vintage style board. It's got longboard wheels. It's a little longer than your standard skateboard. I'm not one for tricks. Not coordinated enough to use that kind of stuff. Lucky I haven't had too many bad falls on this. Or really any. I haven't had any bad falls. I have fallen. So anyway, it's a vintage style board. It's got this like old kind of surfboard look, which I like. And it does the job. Because it's got the longboarding wheels on it, it's pretty easy to just cruise on it. It's pretty nice. I'm hoping that it will easily adjust to being an electric skateboard. I like these rides because I get to check in with you guys, like my day gets pretty crazy pretty much every day, even on lighter days, because I kind of do a lot. So these rides, not only do they serve the purpose of me getting a bit of exercise outside of the gym, kind of getting outside with the fresh air, but it's also a way for me to kind of check in with you guys, which is kind of nice. I like doing that. It gives me time to just talk, not think too much. But there will be some updates coming soon about shows. I'm only going to be doing a few Christmas shows in December, but I will be doing some. I will let you guys know once I know everything. I don't think my buddy Lachlan's going to be able to come with me this time, because Lachlan is actually doing his own thing in Australia, and for you Australian fans that are watching this, He is doing a one-man show, and it's kicking off in Camden, I believe, in December. When I get more details, I'll send it out. I've heard his ideas for the show, and I've heard a lot of the songs for the show. It is going to be incredible. The man is a good entertainer. He knows how to have a good time on stage. But that also means, sorry, it's late. That also means he's not going to be able to come with me for these Christmas shows, so you might be meeting somebody new. Hey guys. Probably hearing that. I'm watching House. Again, I'm rewatching the series. It's a great series, and I just finished Parks and Rec, which is also a great series. I have to go to the gym now, but I don't know if you could see this, but it is raining. It's gross. I'm trying to gauge how bad the rain really is, because I'd really like to ride my skateboard to the gym, and if it's a little bit of rain, I don't mind, but I can't bring this in the rain. I'm too paranoid. I mean, I know I've told you guys, and it's true. I'm not materialistic. I'm not about the things, I'm about the content, but I also don't want to have to buy a new camera. So I'm gonna grab my skateboard, I'm gonna go down. If it's okay, then I'll skateboard there and I'll just use my phone again, but I don't know, we'll see. I had an audition this morning for a young artist program for the summer season. The one I auditioned for today was called Wolf Trap, which I think it's called that because it's probably in Wolf Trap, like just outside of Washington. But it went really well. I was gonna vlog it, but of course, as per usual, I was running really behind. Hello. Say hi. He just woke up from a nap, in case you couldn't tell from his little blinky eyes. All right, so either we're about to cut to me on the skateboard or we're about to cut to me in a cab, but we will see. Whew, it is cold. It is freezing. Sometimes I just feel like I need more than one workout, you know? One's just not enough, or it didn't really do it for me. I just, I've maybe some anxiety, some stress, I gotta work it out. Most of the time it happens when something else is stressing me out, like, if I'm behind in music or whatever. I just decide, usually what I'll do is I'll do a full workout earlier that day, and then if I'm still needing something, just a little bit more, kind of help me work out the stress, get the positive energies going more, I'll go back, I'll do a quick 20 minutes, 30 minutes, I'll do kind of a half workout. I always say fitness is not just about getting in good shape for me. It's a lot about feeling good emotionally, mentally, feeling kind of ready, ready for my week, ready for my day. Sometimes I just need a little bit more of a push. I need a little bit more of a cleansing experience. It is cold. Whew. All right, so I'm done with the workouts. I've been under a bit of stress recently. I know I've been talking about how being behind in the vlogs has been stressing me out, but I've come up with a plan for that, so I'm not as stressed anymore. I mentioned it in my vlog yesterday, Mega Vlog. In all honesty, I know you've probably seen Mega Vlog if you're watching this. This may be part of Mega Vlog. It's kind of an ongoing thing until I'm all the way caught up. So if this is part of Mega Vlog, I hope you're enjoying it. I'm back now. I've been finding myself, as I was saying before, being a bit more stressed about some stuff recently. Sure, music, my job, making sure I'm prepared for stuff, that's stressful. But it kind of harkens back to that vlog I made about perception, and how I was kind of highlighting the point of people let their perceptions alter facts as opposed to facts altering their perceptions. And recently, hey all, I am headed to Home Depot because I need a few tools, and I just some odds and ends and stuff, especially with this build that I'm doing soon for the electric skateboard. I don't have a proper tool kit, like a toolbox, which I hate. There's a bunch back in New York, back in my family's house, that I could have just grabbed one, but I didn't. So I'm trying to make sure that I have enough stuff to really get this build done, because I think the last piece of the materials that I need to build the skateboard, I think it's arriving today. So we will see. If it is, then you're getting a vlog of me building an electric skateboard. If not, then we will attack it another day. But other than that, I have to go to the gym, and then I have a lot of music to learn. I am now finally at Home Depot. A lot of traffic today. I know this is weird because you guys don't normally see me in a car. I don't normally take the car anywhere. As you've seen, I much prefer to skateboard or ride a bike when my bike is not stolen. But yeah, so I'm not gonna take this camera in there because last time I was in a Home Depot and I had a camera with me, they kind of freaked out for some reason. So I will be right back. Back on my favorite vlogging road on the way to the gym. The trip to Home Depot was a smashing success. I got everything I needed to get. The board project, the electric board project, is going to be a lot easier now. And also I feel like emotionally invested in my little toolkit now because it's mine, I bought it. In case you couldn't tell, I'm now on the way home. Good workout. Did a bit of a chest and back today. So I look a little bit like a mess because I haven't really gotten ready for the day yet, but I have an audition today and I have to get ready for that. But real quick, check this out.
What are you doing? What are you doing? You just hanging out? Yeah?
He loves the sink. He loves the sink, and I love that he loves the sink. So, kind of a crazy day. I had my audition, like this, like pillow talk, me and you. Had my audition, went really well. It was good, actually. It was a good audition, and pretty happy about it. Kind of a crazy day. Back on my favorite road. It's a little gross. It's not really raining that much anymore. I love the rain, I really do. When I was a kid, I used to want to go out and play when it rained. The issue I run into is that all the things I like to do require sunshine, you know? On the way home now from the gym. Sorry, I know that ended kind of abruptly before. Back on my road. Speaking of sunshine, it is now nighttime. I'm on the way back from the gym, and it's still gross out, a little slippery, gotta be careful. Had a good workout, felt good, did a little leg day, so this ride back, having to pump this skateboard is a little challenging. A little windy, it's pretty cold. Sadly, I think the warm weather's gone. Currently, I have been going over a lot of the music for Die Zauberflöte, the magic flute, which is in German. Not only does it have a lot of sung German, but it has a lot of German dialogue. So my brain is like exploding with German words right now. At the gym now. I have an audition later today. It's actually the third audition in this week. Lots of auditions going on. But I wanted to get a workout in first, get the blood moving, get the positive energy going. I also have a lot of editing to do. I'm almost done with, I think, part 1 of Mega Vlog. So back now from the gym. I gotta hurry up and shower, get ready and get out, get to the audition. Don't want to be late. I'm trying to get better at time management. But here we go. Okay, so that's the fastest I've ever gotten ready in my suit for an audition. Turns out the person that was going before me has canceled because he's not feeling well. So that poses an issue. Got the board. I'm going to go as fast as I can. The audition went pretty well. I'm pretty happy about it. I'm now going to a show. One of my friend's bandmates is in town. Then I have to come back and do a lot of work. So I'm on the way back to the gym. Now, let me explain. I was going to the gym earlier today, as you saw, but then I got a message from one of my colleagues who had the audition before me, meaning he was scheduled to have an audition before my audition. He wasn't feeling well. Now, this is not my fault, so it doesn't technically mean that I had to get there early, but I didn't want to make the person I was auditioning for wait for me. So I kind of was in like a bit of a panic to get back home and change, get ready, get to the gym. So although yeah, I am very often late for things, do not have good time management skills. This time it wasn't my fault, and I actually made it. I wasn't technically late. I didn't really get to have a good workout before. I got like a little bit, like maybe a fourth of a workout, but I can't do that. So I'm on my way back now. It's super late. I saw an amazing artist tonight. His name is Michael Gurley, I think. Incredible guitarist, incredible singer. Really had a good time. It's a fantastic show. I have a lot of work to do. Like I have a lot of editing to do. I gotta finish Mega Vlog. I still have music to work on for the Opera House. It's gonna be a late night. It's already late, but as I've told you guys, I actually prefer to work out late because then the gym is really quiet. It's that debaucherous hour on a Saturday night. And again, it's not that I have anything like against people that are going out on Friday and Saturday nights. I wish I had enough time to go out on a Friday and Saturday night. I just have so much work to do. But I love my work, so you know, it's a win-win, I guess. But yeah, when you're not drunk, seeing drunk people is interesting, especially on a Saturday night when they're tripping over themselves outside. So starting this vlog pretty late today. I was doing a lot of editing and a lot of music work. The editing was for Mega Vlog, which I'm hoping to put out either the whole Mega Vlog tomorrow morning or part 1, Mega Vlog part 1. I have a lot of footage that I've kind of accumulated over the number of days that I'm behind. And I don't want to get rid of it, so I'm kind of cherry picking the good stuff. I mean, we'll see. I really appreciate, and I know if you're watching this, you've already seen Mega Vlog. So that's good. This might be a part of Mega Vlog, depending if I'm doing part 1 and part 2, but we'll see. All of a sudden it's getting hot again in Chicago. Like it's like 70 something right now. Tomorrow's supposed to be 80s. I stupidly wore a sweatshirt on the way here. Definitely not wearing it on the way back. I'm already worked up a good sweat for the gym, but let's get back to it. On the way back now. Good workout, leg day, which is always like kind of bittersweet. I kind of hate it, but it helps your body so much and it's so necessary. At home again. Forgot some stuff though, so I have to run to Walgreens very quickly. It is definitely humid out. This weather is crazy. Back on those Monday vibes. It's Monday. I feel like I start most of my vlogs in this elevator, which I don't think is a good thing. Anyway, today I have a few things actually going on at the Opera House. I have a voice lesson, I have a coaching, and I have a wardrobe fitting. It's my first wardrobe fitting of the season, so I'm very excited for that. It's gonna be like 80 degrees today. What? At work now, wardrobe first. I am now finished. I'm going home. Couldn't really record much today at work, but I had my wardrobe fitting. Sorry, I'm trying to untangle these. I had my wardrobe fitting and a voice lesson, and then I had a coaching. Still whacking away at that magic flute, but you know. So now I'm going to go home. Feeling a little beat, but I'm nearly done with Mega Vlog, which again, I know if you're watching this, you've already seen Mega Vlog, and I hope you enjoyed it. Hopefully we never have to do that again. Headed to the gym now, working away at editing Mega Vlog. So I hope to be done probably by tomorrow. I have my schedule for tomorrow and it's really light, so that's pretty much a priority. But taking the skateboard. On the way to the gym, on the skateboard, back on my favorite vlogging road. I really do like going to the gym this late because it's a nice quiet ride. Any earlier and there's like a whole bunch of traffic, because this seems kind of like a road that people use to avoid the busier roads, which in turn makes this a very busy road. Not really sure how it's helping. I guess if I was coming home from work, I wouldn't mind driving along a really beautiful road like this, super residential. It's super windy out. It's really warm. It's a lot warmer than it's been. Like it hit 80 degrees today, and I think right now it's in like the mid 70s. Really nice Feels really, really nice, really comfortable, but the wind is crazy. Woo! The wind is nuts! Had to change my hat backwards. It is just literally blowing me backwards. Whew. The wind is absolutely bonkers right now. I guess that's what you get when you get like really beautiful weather. All of a sudden for a day you have to deal with lots of wind. I think there's actually some kind of wind like warning or something, or advisory right now. My hat blew off about 4 times, and at one point I pushed on the skateboard and came to a stop in like 3 feet, and then I started going backwards. Anyway, at the gym, let's get to it. On the way back from the gym now. Still really windy, but not as bad as it was though. I have a wind guard on my camera, but I'm really not confident that it's actually blocking this much wind. So I'm sorry if the wind is really crazy. Nothing really I could do about it. It's very surprising to have this amount of wind without kind of inclement weather, you know? Home now. The only downside to doing workouts this late is that I have to then do protein shakes this late, which not always the best feeling. I love protein shakes, but really late and then having to go to bed is like, ooh. And that, my friends, is Mega Vlog. As of now, we are up to date. Technically, I have a vlog coming out tomorrow, which would be today because I'm going to release this on Wednesday. You're also going to be getting Tuesday's vlog later today. But we are all caught up. Finally, it's awesome. It's a very good feeling to know that we're completely caught up. And I want to say thank you. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for your understanding. I'm going to endeavor to make sure this never happens again where I fall so behind. You guys are incredible. Thank you so much for commenting, which I encourage you to comment down below. Let me know what you thought of this very, very long vlog. Like the video, share it with your friends, and we are back on top of things. We will be back on our regular scheduled daily vlog. Thank you so much. Now I'm going to go to bed.